the meeting.
Okay, Mani.
Okay.
Good evening, guys. This is Dinesh Kumar. I'm just going to showcase a tool which has all the Hadoop packages bundled in it. So with which it will be easy to learn Hadoop ecosystem and whichever you like, Pig, Hive, Scoop, Spark, HBase, everything. So let me just start with the product as of now. Later on, let me tell about how to install, where to download, and how to install all those things. So once installation is completed, you will be getting a shortcut of this dashboard. You just need to click this dashboard.
Can you go to where to download this particular software?
Okay, Mani, let me start with this. Okay. So Syncfusion is the company which provides this tool. So just type Syncfusion Big Data or just Syncfusion. We can just open the website. Here in the products tab, you can find the big data platform within the enterprise solutions. Got it? So I'm just clicking the big data platform. Will be navigated to this page. So you just need to click this button. The statement here, download free trial, is nothing but not for learning people. It is for real production people. For learning, it is absolutely free. While you are installing, you will not be asked for any key to enter. Similarly, after 30 days or after 60 days, the product will not go as unusable. It will be always usable, right? Got it? So like I have clicked download free trial. So here you will be listed with two kinds of products. The one is Big Data Platform, Syncfusion Big Data Platform. It will be like a GUI, like those who are used Visual Studio or SQL Server Management Studio. This is a kind of, the design will be similar to Visual Studio or the SQL Server Management Studio. You can compare with that. So you just need to download this, either exe or zip. It is up to your wish. The only pre-requirement is your operating system should be Windows 7 or later, and your machine should have .NET Framework 4.5 or later. That's it. So you will be able to see another tool next to this. This one you need to download only in case you are creating a production cluster. Say you are going to create with multiple nodes, 10 nodes or 20 nodes for real production cluster. You need to download this tool. But this tool can also be used for learning purpose, which I'll tell later. So our part is we just need to download this tool, Big Data Studio. I have already downloaded. It is about 1.5 GB. It will be coming around. So this is the tool. This is the one you will be getting once you have downloaded. So simply double clicking this, the installation will start. Just 2 steps of installation will be there. You need to select where your installation directory should be, and then just click next. That's it. So the installation will get completed. If I install this, it will take around 20 to 30 minutes. So let me just skip this. This is just a normal Windows exe installation. Any software you know to download, then this is also similar to that. There will be no complication, no additional complication. Just two steps of installation. Once the installation is complete, automatically such a dashboard will be visible. This dashboard can also be accessed with this shortcut key, Syncfusion Big Data Dashboard. So this dashboard contains all the details about this product. So what you have to do is just click this Service Manager. Clicking the Service Manager button, you will get a window like this, Local Service Manager, and it will start all the services. The Hadoop services. It will start Hadoop and Hive services. So these are HBase and Spark are optional services because it will cost the memory. So initially to start with Hadoop and Hive, this will be enough. Hadoop, Hive and Big, this will be enough. So when you are going to start learning HBase, you just click the start button here. It is a stop button. It is already started. So here it is showing stop. So else it will be showing a start button. Similarly, when you are going to start with Spark, you just click this button. That's it. Nothing else needed. This is the only step you have to start with. So you can see the services running or not with this green icon. If it is running, it will be in green color. If it is not running, it will be in red color. So that's it. So the next step is you need to click this button, Launch Big Data Studio. So I just have already the studio open. So it is telling that it is already running. So this is it. We are into Hadoop environment. Everything will be pre-configured here. HDFS, Hadoop, Scoop, Pig, Hive, Spark, HBase, everything will be pre-configured. You can start work with it. So this is environment. By default, when you configure Hadoop manually, you will be getting an UI like this for HDFS. You will be getting a view like this. So you can just open the folder and just look into the content of it. And if you want to download the file, you just need to click it and it will start download. This is the default GUI which Hadoop has given us. So similarly, in this studio, we have a HDFS tab. This tab is fully configured and usable, easily usable. So the simple case is you just need to have your sample in your Windows machine and just click these, but using these buttons, you can just upload your files.
Okay.
So let me just create a folder.
Dinesh Manikandan here. Can you go a little bit slow on this? Because other people don't understand. So can you go to that default Hadoop environment 5070?
Yeah, sure, Mani.
Can you rerun this one more time?
Yeah, sure. So one thing is, I'm just starting with directly with Hadoop concepts. So you all know about Hadoop to some extent. Okay. So once we have started Hadoop services, name node, data node, resource manager, everything, and it is working fine, we can check the HDFS about Hadoop distributed file system with the Hadoop's default UI itself. The default UI, we can just check out with this port number 5007. This is the default port number where Hadoop will be running. Hadoop UI will be running. Why I have given local host is I have configured my cluster as a pseudonode cluster. Okay. In real production case, yeah. Can I continue?
Yeah, please.
Okay. In a real production environment, you will not be finding like this. The services will not be running in localhost. The thing is, the cluster will be configured with multiple nodes where name node, data node, each one will be running in separate nodes. So for a simple POC or learning purpose, Hadoop itself has given us package, and with that we can configure a pseudonode cluster. That is, in a single machine itself, all the services will be running. Simply in you can just equip in task manager itself. This is just for a knowledge sharing. So here you can see the Java process. Can you see those things? All these things are Hadoop services and other ecosystem services, which are already pre-configured and running with this Big Data Studio. So as my Hadoop services are running, I'm just directly opening the Hadoop's web UI. So here we go with the web UI, and in this page we could see the overall information about the cluster, when it is, and what version of Hadoop it is running, and whether it is safe mode is on or off, and all those things. How many live nodes are there? Here you can see live nodes is only one, because I have only one data node. See, only one is there. So because I have in my thing only one data node is there. So in this web UI, you can find Hadoop Distribution File System Explorer, Web Explorer. This is the default Explorer. So here you can find what that exists in. If you are directly downloading Hadoop from Apache site and configure everything, you will not be having any such files. Okay, you will not be having any such files. Syncfusion, when it is during installation itself, it will just pre-upload all these sample files. So these are all some data with which you can play with either pig, scoop, anything you wish. So these samples are uploaded by the studio, this application, during installation itself. Got it? In case of any doubt, please stop me. Let me convey what it is. So this UI, with this UI, you just can click and check what folders are there and what files are there. That's it. You cannot proceed with nothing else. You cannot upload. You cannot just view in HDFS itself. Anything else you cannot do. So for this purpose, because to work with Hadoop, we just need the data, our own sample data. For that, Syncfusion has, this Big Data Studio has HDFS tab. With this HDFS tab, you can upload, delete, cut, copy, paste, and all the Windows Explorer operations, which we do here. Can you see this? All the Windows Explorer operations which we do, we can do in HDFS with this tool itself. Got it? Now, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So this is the HDFS root location, which is similar to this. So this location is being has the UI. So the thing is, this Big Data Studio will completely give you a design, a UI similar to Windows. So any Windows user can easily get into Hadoop environment and learn Hadoop tools like Pig and Scoop and everything, and he can get into the Hadoop faster. We don't need to install a VM VirtualBox or VMware and configure the VM. Nothing is there. In my taskbar, there is no VM will be there. No VM or any VirtualBox, anything will be there. Just the exe installation is enough. So let me just create a new folder in my name, in some different name. I have just created a new folder. In this, let me upload some any file. For Windows users, so that they can easily recognize. I'm just clicking upload. can see the upload progress here. Since it is a very small file, the upload has completed easily, very quickly. You can also upload any size of file. Let me just upload a bigger file. So this is around 11 GB file. You can upload this also. So for doing POCs and small projects, we just need such bigger files. So even those files are also can be uploaded and you can work with this. So the download progress will be shown here, how much it is uploaded. Just let me show in a web UI whether it is uploaded or not. Let me refresh this page. So you can see the folder, Bigdata chapter I have created. And in this,
what kind of files we can upload?
sorry, can't get you.
What kind of files? Is it only a text file or CSV or XLS? What kind of files?
No, any files you can upload. This is just a HDFS, that's it. You can upload any type of files, CSV, paraqued, tab separated file, any file you can upload. The thing is, the file will be in HDFS, and with this file, you will be working in Pig, Hive or anything, any tool to process this file and to work with it. So for example, you can see this file. So this file contains number, name, age, something, email, all those things. So this file is pre-uploaded in Hadoop, and with which we can play with any tools, Hive, Hadoop, or Hive, Coop, everything else. So you can check the download progress. See this file. Have I answered your question? Are you clear?
Yeah, yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So you can just see the download progress. See, 172 MB has uploaded, 176, 178. This Hadoop will take care of that. So this bigger file is getting uploaded. Just to show that thing, I have just thing. So let me cancel the. You can just cancel the upload, or you can just navigate to other tabs also. So you can work with other operations as well. So you can just drag and drop a file. Even it will be done automatically. The move operation. Already it is in progress.
Hello, Dinesh.
Yes.
Can you just open any one of the file like which is having more 128 MB of files? Whether we can open, like, is it like in Linux if you're opening it will be open, but in Windows if you're opening in Notepad kind of things, like more space occupied files, it will be taking time, right? Like whether those kind of files will be opened easily in this, or else it will be taking time to open.
It will open. Let me.
Yeah, if you are possible,
So
just open some files.
Sure, I will open. This is 268 MB. This is enough for you?
Yeah, okay, fine. Just show me some open, or
Okay.
you can open.
So let me just click this file. This is in HDFS environment. I'm clicking this file. See how fast it has opened. In single click, it has opened, and the viewer also. If it is a CSV file, it is automatically separated in columns, and it is showing in a grid format, like in Excel how you can see, so that you can be easily understand the data. Even if you know open in Notepad or anything, such a kind of UI will not be there. So there are totally 2,144 pages, and you can just navigate one after the other. Not up to CSV, you can just open any kind of file. So this is CSV. Since it doesn't have any column or format of data, it just in a text file it is opening. Is it clear?
Yeah. Thanks, Dinesh.
Okay. So similarly, you can download. So just let me do this download. I'm just selecting my desktop itself as a download place. So the download has been completed. And in my desktop, example is download. Yeah. So all kind of Windows operations you can do. Cut, copy, paste, move, rename. So all kind of things. If you want to do in Hadoop, you have to go with the command shell and you have to work HDFS, DFS. So this is the command to list directory. Hope most of you would know. So all these things we have configured in GUI. So any doubts in HDFS tab? Shall I proceed?
No.
Okay. One more option is there. Many files in HDFS. For example, CloudX Lab, you can see many files will be uploaded there. So Windows Explorer, we can search this. I'm just searching for my file. So it has filtered out all file names with a name field. So these are all some pre-built samples which will be inside the TMT and the user folder. When you run jobs, this kind of files will be there. So you can make use of this search explorer also. This will be very helpful when you have uploaded many files and just searching which file I have uploaded and all those things. So fine. Let me just move to the next tab, Hadoop. So this Hadoop tab is nothing but you will be having all the commands grouped in this script files. These script files are already pre-uploaded in the installation itself. So when if you would like to know some basic commands, you just navigate to this samples.
Hello, Dinesh.
Yes.
Can you show me from beginning how it came this tab?
Nothing. I just opened this. Just you click the link. This Launch Studio.
Launch Studio.
Will be open. That's it.
Okay.
See,
And then
let me just show you why we have this kind of design.
okay.
Everybody will be using Word, right? Word, OneNote, Excel,
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
So you just when you open this Word, you will be having these tabs to get into various operations. Since this Bigdata Studio is being designed for Windows specifically, we just choose this type of design so that the users will be easy to identify and move to next tab.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Clicking on Hadoop, by clicking on Hadoop, the notepad, their command will be opened now. That command type of things will be opened. This type, yes. Thank you, Ji.
Yes. All these things are pre-configured. Have you worked in Visual Studio?
Yes.
So this is another kind of design. We have just took the design ideas from Windows tools itself, which users are using day-to-day in their day-to-day environment, so that they can get into Hadoop and all ecosystem easily.
Okay. Thank you, Ji. Thank you.
Okay. So those who are using Visual Studio, they could know about these things. They can auto hide this tab, and they can expand this tab. So everything they can do. if you don't know Visual Studio or nothing, you just don't just ignore clicking these buttons, because since it is for Windows and those most people will be using Visual Studio, we have took similar kind of design. So this is the UI you will be having when you click on Hadoop. So just let me check this sample. Okay, HDFS DFS -LS. The explanation about this command also will be in the first line of the will be in the above the command. So this is used to list all the directories. This is used to recursively list all the directories. So just let me, if you want to execute this command, just select this and just click run selection. That's it. It will automatically start executing this command. So here it is. Or if you want to run the whole file, you can run just clicking run all will execute all the commands one after other. So one after other the commands are executing. Or if you want to manually run each command by yourself, you can just type, look into this page, and this is the console window, and you can start executing these commands. So still there are many commands, many basic commands that it is being listed. Now currently running this command. In a single GUI, you can completely learn Hadoop, its commands, its environment, everything. So these are all the commands which you would, which in production cluster they will be using. Empty the trash. Like in Windows, we are having recycle bin. HDFS also has recycle bin. It will not delete the file once we give delete command. It will first move to this trash, and then only once the trash is full, it will get deleted, which are all configurable. So this kind of advanced commands also will be here. So my file execution is completed. So if you want to directly work in the Hadoop shell directly, you can just work here itself in this console shell. So shell itself. I'm just starting typing here. So this is how you can learn Hadoop and its basic commands to access HDFS. So apart from Hadoop commands, I mean file system commands, you can see here DFS, file system, distributed file system commands. You also have commands to run the MapReduce samples also. You can see here. In many websites you would have seen these kind of samples. For that, just if you want to run this, you can just select this and execute this. So running this will give a simple MapReduce job run. So one more information about this TerraSort is, this is a tool with which we can come into conclusion how Hadoop is faster. The same the thing is, with this TerraSort, multiple GBs of files will be uploaded to Hadoop by itself. It will perform some sort operation and it will give the result. Say for if you have 100 GB of data, Hadoop will take say for 2 hours. The same with the same TerraSort algorithm sample, Spark will take, and it will be 10 times faster, and it will execute in just 20 minutes. So these kind of samples also you can find here. So in interview point of view, when you're going, before going interview, just to have an overall view about Hadoop and all those things, you can just click samples here one after other. Okay, this is this kind of scripts are required for FSCK and getconf, etc. So each command has its own usage. You can practice it, you can learn it when you just go with it. And
Hi Dinesh.
yeah, yes.
One question. This is sample for all commands. Okay. Can we have do we have some sample of map reduce program or something like that in this?
Yeah, I'll come to that later.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So this tab is up to what you execute in Hadoop shell, this directory, right? And if you want to really open a command prompt itself and start work with it, you just click this command shell. Here also you can work with it. But simply opening command shell will not give you this result. See, the same command I'm running here. So it will tell that HDFS is not recognized because Hadoop directories and all will not be in this path, in this command prompt path. We have we'll be setting all those paths and give you a simple UI, a simple prompt. With this, you can directly work with command prompt also. No, I don't want to use the tool. I just want to really use a command prompt to get the real look. You can directly use here. Even it is available. If you know PowerShell, you can go with PowerShell. It is also pre-configured with all the Hadoop and all those parts. Mostly PowerShell will be used by administrators, network administrators and all those guys. So these are all pre-configured script files, and still if you want to have your own script file and just make a record of your own commands which you know or which you come to learn, still you can also save here wherever it is required. So even it will be visible here. You can also have this got it? Can I move to the next tab? Any doubt here?
Hello Dinesh.
Yes.
Is it possible to open a file from Windows directly here, like how we used to open like that kind, like
Yeah.
how to say?
See,
Can you
I
show?
have just let me have a file here.
Okay.
It is of any extent, can be of any extent. Oh, sorry. So this is not required. Let me just have a simple text file. And just let me have the command here. I have saved it. Still, it will open the Explorer, Windows Explorer, and you can just view here directly.
Can I
If you
just
want to run this,
go? Sorry, I didn't get you. How you open that?
sorry, I'm in the Hadoop tab. In this
Okay, I
script,
understood that one. Yeah, okay, script.
in this
Okay,
script,
low.
yeah,
Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, fine.
okay. Just click load here and where I had desktop. So this will open. So this is you can open any file here. It is up to you. You can
Yeah,
see the commands and you can open it. That's it.
yeah, actually, it will be very useful. In Unix prompt, we have to move. Then Unix from Unix to Hadoop, we have to move. Then only we can run those files and all. But it is very easy here, I guess.
Yes, of course. Yes, that's why not considering Unix, this tool is designed specifically for Windows because most people are using Windows only, so they can learn Hadoop very easily.
Yeah, okay, you can proceed. Thanks.
Okay. Shall I proceed?
Yeah, proceed.
Okay. So this is the Scoop tab. Hope you all know about Scoop. This is a tool which is used to migrate the data between RDBMS and Hadoop. Like if I have data in my MySQL, Oracle, or SQL Server, anything, I can just use this tool and directly push my data into Hadoop with this tool. Similarly, from Hadoop, we can move the data to any of the RDBMS. So basically, for this, you just need to navigate to scoop directory, and you need to just execute some commands for that. Even for this, you will be having a simple GUI where you can add your database. Sorry for this, I don't have any database configured in my machine, so I can't show demo of this. Anyway, I will show you the options available here. So I have just clicked the add connection button. It is present in the right end. You can just name the connection. I hope many people will have did this in Windows. In Visual Studio, usually we do connect with the database and with a connection string, and with C# application we will be accessing the database. Similarly, we can just connect here. These are all the type of databases: SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, and PostgreSQL. These databases are supported by this Bigdata Studio currently, and you just need to give your connection string to access your database. It could be outside your laptop also. Now it is specific to your it should be installed in the same machine. So once you give the username and password, the connection will get established. So let me just this is just a sample. Your list of connections will be listed here. If you want to edit, you can edit, or you can, if you want to delete, you can delete. So it is up to you. So I have just clicked the add job button. This is the terminology we used. They call it as job. The job is equal to moving just one operation. Just imagine like that. Let me click this add job button. I'm just naming this add job, and I am just specifying my connection here, and I need to select either import or export. These are the two operations which I have told earlier: moving data from RDBMS to Hadoop and from Hadoop to RDBMS. So let me just go. The import is the pre-selected. Let me just go with it. Next. I think this will not proceed further because database is not real, so this will not work. Let me just explain with this. So you can just name your job, and either you can choose your export or import button. The next window, what it will have is which table you have to import and in which location of Hadoop you need to import. This is the only two inputs you have to give, and on clicking the save and execute button, the job will start running. Automatically the data from RDBMS will move to Hadoop. I'm very sorry I couldn't show you demo because so if you want to work in command line also, you can work here. See, this kind of command only you need to give in command prompt when you are manually configuring scoop in your machine. So scoop is, this is a keyword, what type of job, and the connection string, username of that, password of that, table name, number of mappers, target directory. So this command, if you want to work in command, you can just edit this command with your actual values. Just click save and run. It will start running. So the list of jobs will be internally maintained by Bigdata Studio. This Bigdata Studio, and all these jobs will be listed in this page, so that you can know that when this job is run, actually this job has completed or not. All those things it will be listed here. So in status, you will be knowing that it is in running state, completed state, failed, why it is failed, all those things it will be here. In the actions, you will be having whether to delete the job or rerun the job, all those things will be here. Any doubt in this? Okay. Shall I proceed? Guys, is it audible?
It's audible. You can proceed.
Fine, okay.
Yes, yes.
So next, let me go to Big Tab. Mostly this will be the second tool next to
Hello,
Hadoop.
Dinesh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you. Just can you just go back a scope window once?
Sure, I can.
There is one tab called install connectors, right? What is the tab? You have any idea about that?
Yeah, sure. Let me tell about that. I should have told this. This is nothing but to work with the real database, RDBMS or MySQL or Oracle, all those things. You need the jar file, JDBC jar file, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Since those JDBC jar files are not to be freely distributed, we haven't bundled the jar file into this Big Data Studio. You just need to click this and just click this install. So hope you know why this kind of thing is there. We don't want to get into any license issue. So we have just the pre-built download link in this tab itself, and just clicking this install, it will install the jar from the actual site. That's it.
Okay, thanks.
So now the MySQL jar SQL Server jar file is installed without your manual intervention. You don't want to go to website directly, download it and place it here. So no manual steps are required. If you want to go with Oracle, you can just install. See, for Oracle, different license terms are there, where you have to manually download, and you have to specify the jar path. But for MySQL, you can download directly. So we have to allow directly. Similarly, for PostgreSQL, it is freely distributable. That is why it is not listed here.
Okay.
So the PostgreSQL is pre-built. The jar file is pre-built here. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. There is no option for Teradata, right? Teradata database.
I hope it is not there. Let me check into that. But it is not there actually.
Yeah. Okay.
In Studio, it is not there. If you are very well versed with command line, you can just go with command and you can start working with it.
Okay.
Now, simply you have to place your jar files here. See, I'm just navigating to the location, install location, Syncfusion, Big Data, the version name, Big Data SDK, scoop, lib.
Okay. How
So here
we
you
navigate?
can check these files. Sorry.
How we are navigating in prompt window like that? We can navigate in our desktop itself, like Windows itself.
Yes. This is after all just a software installation. That's it. If we are installing Notepad++, we'll be going to in program files and you will be seeing. So similarly, it is just an installation.
Okay.
All the manual configuration, complex configuration, everything is running behind Studio. So no prerequisite. No prerequisite is required. And I think Teradata is supported. So if you are well versed with command, you can just manually work with it. Can I proceed?
Yeah, I can proceed. Thanks.
Okay. So at last, let me come to this help button. Each tab will be having this help button. At last, I'll be coming to. Let me just go faster. So this is the Big tab. In this Big tab also, you will be having all samples pre-uploaded. And simply, if you just don't know anything, Hadoop, if you just don't know anything also, just I'm clicking this and I'm just running this. So this will automatically submit the pig job, and it will start running. So these kind of things, when you are working in command line, you will be executing a command, and in the command prompt the log will be running. So this kind of tools, it will be easy for you. Okay, so this is the log. If you want to, even if you want to know about the log, what it is telling, you can just slowly navigate to this and learn about this. So the job has been submitted. It will take some natural time. So it will just start to this. So this is another Hadoop URL. I have just clicked this URL in my MapReduce log. I have just clicked this URL. This is the same Hadoop logs which you'll be getting when you're running in command prompt also. You'll be having this URL in command prompt also. But since it is running very faster, some would have not noted this. So this is Hadoop's web UI for resource manager. So this will contain all the jobs submitted in this cluster, this single node cluster. See, the job which I have started now is Bigdata job, and it is listed here. This is just an advanced thing. If you want to know about the job and just want to know what it is and all, you can just have a look on this. So in between job, if you want to stop this job, you can just click this button and can stop the job also. Now 50% has been completed. So this window, I'm just pointing here, group values.pig. This window is just a viewer of these script files. Whenever I just click this script file, this window will be the respective script will be loaded here, and you can see the script. This is called as Pig Latin language. To access Pig, we need a language, no, command line language. So this is the Pig Latin language. Even the commands, the keywords will be highlighted here. So you will not be doing any such simple kind of spelling mistakes and all. You can just easily identify that. The same thing here also. You can have your own new script. You can have your own new script for your own new sample. You can run that sample also. Got it? Which sample I run? I just okay. So as a purpose of memory clearance, we'll just delete the log files. Yeah, this will have the history of jobs you have submitted in this tab. Sometimes we will just know what is the output of previous job, and someday before we have submitted and all those things. For that, you just need to click this history sub tab and just click the load. That's it. This will load the result of that particular job which is run. So even here you can see that it is in a grid format. If you are running in a command line, you will be just having some comma separator or tab separator like that. This is a better kind of UI. So you can view your results more clear here, whether you have acquired this result properly or not. So and in logs, you can find the logs. What are all the logs which have run with respect to that particular job, which I have selected this load button. Yeah, and if you are well versed with Pig, you can just directly work in a grunt shell itself. So this will start working. So it will give you the same kind of errors and the same thing. There is no already. So this is the same kind. What you execute in a command shell, you'll get the same log here. And some people would have known MapReduce mode and test mode. Test is another tool in Hadoop which produces a faster result than MapReduce. If you want to run big in MapReduce mode, just selecting this drop down is enough. The pixel will restart itself in test mode and you can run the jobs in test mode. To tell about this, just run a bigger sample which takes around 10 minutes or 15 minutes. In MapReduce mode, if it is taking 10 minutes, in test mode it will execute in 7 minutes. This is also a tool. So switching to MapReduce and test is simply pre-configured here. Got it? And this result option is nothing but each result will be varying. If your result is not a CSV, you can just go with plain text. So here you can see this kind of result only you will be getting in a command line. So in case your output is of a text like thing, you can just change here. Or if you want to go to grid, you can just select grid. In milliseconds, it will operate for you. Got it? Even here, it is not always a compulsion to click execute itself. You can just select and do run selection. So this will just do your execute your first command alone. So now I'm just integrating the same with my console. It has started to execute. So you can use however you like. If you just want to run a big script file, you can just execute. Or if you want to work in console, you can just. If you want to have a mixed up work in script file and console, you can just do anything it may be. Can I move to next tab? Any doubt here?
Dinesh, we have a training at 9:30 only, Spark training, so you can continue for the next 30 minutes also.
Yeah, okay, Mani.
Yeah.
Can I move to next tab? 5?
Yep.
Yeah, sure, you can move.
Before that, we'll ask that anybody has any question. Let's wait for the question session. Sorry,
yeah, any question?
About this this environment of ID, because this will make you the very simplest way of running the Hadoop, maybe learning the Hadoop in a quicker way.
Yes, sir. This will
Can I
make
continue,
us
Mani?
very easy to work on. Make us very easy to work on each and every environment. Either we need to install that virtual box and install manually Hadoop, Hive, HBase, and work on that. That will be very difficult, and that will be not like as usual. This tools makes at a point and everything at same platform. This is fantastic for learning purpose.
Yeah.
This is very good, and thank you for giving the knowledge of this tool.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi Dinesh, is it support any MySQL or any database, external database?
You mean the studio? You're asking MySQL workbench.
Yeah.
You're asking.
Will it support for this tool?
No.
So if you want to import.
See, I have shown that already. I think in the job you can use this. See, I have already installed MySQL JDBC connector, so it is disabled here.
Okay.
So you can just make use of the MySQL database, and you can import and export data between HDFS.
Okay, great.
Okay. Since I don't have any DB, I couldn't show the demo here. That's it. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Just want to have that information.
Fine. Okay. Thanks. So let me go to the big Hive tab, and one more information here. When I was running this, once again, okay. When I was executing this command, dump customers, the execute and stop button would have disabled, right? Because this is not a job. It will be not considered as a job running from a script file. Since I just executed the command line here, the stop button and execute button was disabled previously. When you just start to practice, you will come to know about all these things, queries and the script files, everything. So let me move to Hive tab. The same thing, you will be having all pre-configured samples here. You can just execute any sample you wish. Let me just execute this sample. This script file will be written in SQL language to access Hive. So you can have your own script file, load file, the same operations, the same UI. You can go run your Hive in MapReduce mode or test mode as usual. See, let me just run with the test mode. I haven't shown demo in Pig. So this is a simple command. Hive will have syntax similar to SQL. See, create external table if not exist, column name, data type, and all those things, and select this particular columns from customer, and I just execute this. So it has executed. This customer's file, it is pre-uploaded in HDFS during installation itself. So you don't want to, when you are starting to learn, you don't want to pre-upload your samples or anything. Everything will be pre-uploaded here. So this is the file, customer ID, company name, contact name. I have just uploaded this. This is a simple query, select star. So it has just fetched the details. Similarly, all these files will have complex queries. See, you can even go with the such kind of samples also. Comparing two tables and producing complex results. And one more thing, in Visual Studio, MySQL, or anything it may be, you could have seen such a thing, database, tables, and all those things. See, previously this was not there, right? After executing the script file, customer's table has been created and it is listed here. The columns are being here. If you want to create new database, just click here and just create here. So it will be listed here. So now I'd like to create a new table. All you need to give this string, the create table syntax here, and you just need to click create. The table will be created and listed here. Got it? And some other thing, everything the same, mode, result, yeah, all the things are same here. So this is the new thing, database viewer. Since Hive is some kind of ecosystem for structured data, and the syntax will be similar to Hive, similar to SQL. This UI will be helpful. Okay, this is the database we have, this is the table we have, the columns, all those things you have. Yeah, can I switch to the next tab?
Sure, sure.
Okay. So let me just go to HBase and then come to Spark. So HBase is another ecosystem of Hadoop, which is of type NoSQL. This is called as NoSQL database. Even this will be having all the pre-configured samples. So whatever you want to learn, you can just learn. So let me just execute this sample. This is the HBase shell, and this is the syntax of HBase commands. Each big Hive HBase syntax will be different. So we may get confused when we used all those things. So this kind of tool will be very useful for you when you just want to learn about all those things and have a basic knowledge of everything. Even if you are well versed, you can just create your own script files, and you can, whatever the complex script file, it will just execute. There is no question in that. So let me just execute this. So it has just created a table, customers, similar to Hive. You can view your tables here also, in HBase also. In Hive, we'll be calling it as database. In HBase, it will be called as namespace. So these are all the namespace. Default is the namespace, and the customer table is being created right now. Yeah, it has just created and shown you the result. See, these are the rows which are inserted one after other, and this is the output scan command. It is something like selector. So you can the result is here. So previously this table was not there. Once I executed this table is shown here. Fine. Shall I move to Spark? So Spark is another ecosystem which is most trending as of now. So this tool will be keep on updating the Spark tab very vigorously. Whatever the Spark supports, this tool will support. So this is the Spark, and you making use of if you want to use Spark has provided many options. If you know with Scala, then you can just clicking this Scala, you can just work in it. And if you know Python, you can just click here and start working with Python. I think it is saying insufficient memory because many jobs have run. I have run in each and every mission now. So it is telling that memory it has consumed. So still you can work with Spark. It will force start. It will just tell that your memory is being consumed more. Still, if you want to work, you can.
What is the basic memory requirement for running a normal processes and for running with cluster and Spark processes? Basic memory requirement. What will be the minimum requirement?
Yeah, let me come to that. This tool will install and will work with basic operations like Hadoop, HDFS, or if you're just going to run only one big job for that purpose, even 4 GB memory also enough, right? See, right now I have configured all the ecosystem and all the services, and I have run many jobs. So this is something kind of a real cluster. In real cluster, kind of jobs and all will be there, and for that some 32 GB, 64 GB, any some the RAM goes on. So for a normal running environment, if you have 8 GB of memory, then you can smoothly work here. You will not be facing any issues. And however, all the time you will not be working with Scoop, Pig, Hive, Spark, HBase. All the time you will not be working. So either you will be working with HDFS and Spark, Hadoop and HBase, Pig and Hive. So like this only you will be working, and you will be executing for learning purpose. You will be executing small samples only. What I say is, the same Big Data Studio will work with a huge data and huge jobs also, unless the machine has good memory. That's it. So for a normal working, if you have 8 GB of memory in your machine, then it is enough. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Fine. So if you want to, if you know Scala, you can just go to Scala shell. If you know Python, you can just work with Python. this is interactive Python shell they will be telling, where a tool like called Jupyter will be pre-configured in this. So those who know about this can work with this. And this is Spark SQL. Still, if you don't know any of these things and you know only Spark SQL type of command, you can access Spark with this Spark SQL. See the same, you can see the same similar SQL type of commands here, and you can continue to work with this. Just executing this will run this sample. Do you want me to run this sample or can I skip? Can I skip?
Please run this.
It's okay to move forward.
Okay, fine. So the same kind of thing, database and tables, all those things, it will be listed here in Spark. So this is it about Big Data Studio. These are all the options you have. And in any case, if you want any help, just click this help button. It is available in all the tabs. It will be available in all the tabs. This will navigate to the company's help site, and it will have some information. What is big and how it has to be run. All those things it will be there. The similar HDFS, Hadoop, Scoop, all those things. Okay. Fine. It's all about Big Data Studio. When you want to learn Hadoop and ecosystems with its own command line interface. With Pig means Piglatin, Hive means HQL, HBase means HBase command, Spark means Spark SQL. So let us consider one thing. If you know only C#, fine. And still if you want to know about Hadoop, you have many samples here. See, here you can see this. Many samples will be there. Just if you want to know about the scripts, native Hadoop Pig script, Piglatin script, just click this. In this location, you will find all the pig samples. The same sample which you would have seen in this studio also. Okay, fine. So next, if you know only C#, okay. So just click this sample. This is made in WPF, Windows Presentation Foundation. They'll be telling. So I just want to know about this data binding sample. Let me navigate to that location, and I'm opening with my Visual Studio. Okay. The thing is, Syncfusion has configured a server, namely Thrift server, to access the running HBase via C#. Okay. So here, you can see the sample. Just hold on a minute. The solution is configuring in Visual Studio. So this sample is nothing but it will fetch the data from HBase via C# and it will load into it will load in WPF and show you the result. So it is not that you need to know WPF. Just C# is enough, and you can work with different frameworks. If you know MVC, you can go with this. You can know, if you know WinForms, you can go with this. These are all sample files which exist here. So let me just go with the show the C# code what it has. So even here you will find all the user comments, user-friendly comments. So this is the area where the connection will be established. See, HBase connection, CON is the object, localhost is my running IP, and this is the port that is running. My HBase is running. So everything will be reconfigured. I'm not going to edit any line of the sample. I'm just showing this and finally run the sample. I'm just showing this table name, adventure person contact, and it has these column families. And I check whether is the table already exists or not. If it does not exist, I'm just creating a table. I just pass the CSV file and combine it in a CSV object and specify my column names. So I have just bundled all my rows into this collection, this dictionary of string I list of H mutation. I have bundled all my rows into this, and just with this single API, I just insert all the rows. Now I am fetching the result of the same scan table using the scan table, and I am uploading this. Binding this result in a grid control. So let me run the sample now. In the meantime, let me tell about other samples. This sample is of Hive to access Hive via C#. And if you want to know about MapReduce, so let me just run the sample directly here. You can have the option either to open in Visual Studio and run, or you can just run the sample as it is in this dashboard itself. I'm just running the sample here. The sample is being compiled right now.
Dinesh, one last question from me.
Sure.
Is there any tab for MapReduce, writing the MapReduce program in this tool?
Sure. See, you can have the sample in C# for MapReduce also.
Okay. Maybe I'm familiar with now Java or Python. Then through Java we can write from here. Yeah, Java sample.
You need to write the Java samples in your own IDE. If you could have NetBeans, Java, Eclipse.
Okay.
Yeah. Please come.
If we have any Eclipse ID or NetBeans ID, then we need to write like that as earlier we have written in that, and we can execute here in the Hadoop tab. That's all, na?
Yeah. You can execute here.
Okay.
What about this is we have pre-created some samples here. And if you want to learn Java MapReduce, you can just open the sample in NetBeans or Eclipse, anything. You can just learn. Those who know about Java, I can tell this. See, all the samples will be created in Gradle. So this Gradle format of sample can be opened in either in NetBeans or in Eclipse. Any ID you can have. So there is no compulsion to have. Sorry, I think due to memory problem, the sample is not executing. Let me come again. You can have NetBeans or Eclipse. You can open these samples and start work with it. For all the ecosystem, you will be having in each environment. C#, Python, Java. Specifically for C#, you will be having easy to use interface, script server interface for his C#, Hive and HBase. So here you can file the Hive table. It has run, it has inserted, and it is showing the result in a GUI manner. So this is all about sample. You can have in a console. You can work with in a console application, ASP.NET MVC, WPF, Informs, anything it may be. It is your own choice. So the part is learning. That's it. Even for predictive analytics, you will be having pre-built sample. So those who are familiar with machine learning algorithms, this kind of algorithms, k-means, linear regression, ridge regression, all those things, the sample will be there, TMML file will be there. So you can just go and start learning with it. And you can create your own samples also. right? Can I proceed?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I have covered samples. Now, still once again, you will be having in this dashboard itself. So for example, if you are having 4 GB laptop only, and still if you want to work in Hadoop and due to some memory configuration, this command shell, I have opened this from dashboard. Okay, see, I have clicked this dashboard and I have clicked the command shell. Here, all the ecosystem will be configured. Not only Hadoop, all the ecosystem will be configured. They have just entered pig, the pig shell has started. So similarly, you can go with the scoop, say, the scoop environment will get started. So really, if you want to work in command line, you can go and work here. If you want to work in UI, you can work there. The thing is, while always working in command line will be a little bit wasting our time. What is the error? Why it is coming like that? So we can interchange. We can work in UI also and sometimes in command line also. So like that you can switch yourself. So this is the thing. And I have told about cluster manager, which let me show 2 minutes of demo. Just let me, this is appearing because I have already installed cluster manager in my machine. So this is the button to launch my manager. This application is a web application. So just hold on, it is getting started. This web application will be used to create multi-node clusters and all sort of admin operations will be in this multi-node in this cluster manager. So the thing the thing is, you can download Bigdata Studio and even cluster manager only for learning purpose. It is full-time free. There is no restriction at all. If you are going with production, if you are going to create a 10-node cluster, 10 mission cluster or 15 mission cluster, then the license will come into thing. Fine. Till then, the installation or using anything, you will not be getting any key or anything. You can just directly download and use it.
Dinesh, one small question. Like I saw in your in the website, like license is applicable to specific user, that kind of. So is license applicable to even individual users?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, for learning purpose, there is no restriction.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the login page. I just log in here. So you can see here, you can provision your cluster, many kind of thing. But for learning, you don't require all these things. Even with this tool, you can configure a cluster in Azure environment also with simple steps. But for learning, as of now, you just know this. That's it. Let me show the locally configured cluster, how it looks in this IDE, in this page. So this is a simple button. You can just start to create your normal cluster, multi-node cluster, or in case of Kerberos enabled secure cluster, you can just start to create. The input is only your IP address. You should have configured your machines in your network. That's it. So this is my home page listing all my clusters, list of clusters. So once again, let me do this. I just add my localhost cluster here. Fine, I think I am running out of time. So let me just show you the demo. So I should specify the name node's IP address here. Since my cluster is running in localhost itself, see, since my cluster is running in localhost, I have specified here localhost. That's it. That is the only line of work I have did.
Is there any hardware prerequisites for multi-node cluster?
Yeah, for multi-node, you need to have missions. Those missions should be configured. Sorry, I have configured 2 clusters in this name. Okay. You need to have missions configured in a network. Those kind of things, when you form real cluster, you'll get into that.
We can configure a cluster between two machines, any two machines in a network, same network, right? Apart from that, no other prerequisite.
No other prerequisite. The thing is, each host should be able to identify the other mission. You could have heard the command ping, right? In command prompt, you should execute ping command of the other mission. It should be able to listen. Yeah. So it shall come to when you configure a multi-node cluster in real environment. Yeah. You'll just know about that.
The IP address of the network system, whichever the machine you are configuring, you have to specify only the IP address of that machine number.
Okay, subsequently two nodes, which mean like one after another. IP address should, in case if it is one after another, it will be able to. We can create a cluster with two servers with IP address, say something like .1 and .2, right?
Yes, right.
This is the only prerequisite.
Yes, you can do that. Yes.
Yes. See, this is a cluster running in my office. Just a minute. Let me. Even I can show you that thing. But you will not be getting any services listed like this. Let me show you the multi-node cluster for an example. This page is my single node cluster running. So you can see the management option, monitoring. For administrators would like to monitor the cluster's memory, how much it is consuming, what are all the jobs it has run. If you want to create a chain of jobs, Uzi is the tool to create a chain of jobs. So you can ask why it is not configured in Studio and why it is in Cluster Manager, because it is an admin operation. Admin will know the what kind of job should be run and when it should be run. So when you just know about UC, you can use it very easily. And the other administration operation, backup and restore. You can back up your HDFS or HBase data between different clusters. And this is Python package manager. So you would have heard about Jinja, pip package and all those things. These are all related to machine learning, data analytics related. So such kind of packages, if you want to download manually, it will take some time. So this is a UI for that. And this configuration is nothing but your core site and core site, HDFS site, all Hadoop and ecosystem configuration will be here. You can edit those things. Caching is a part of Spark SQL, which will produce you the result much faster than Spark. Already Spark itself fast. If you just catch it, it will be still much faster. So these kind of operations will be of used by Hadoop only. Administrators only. So if you want to just navigate to native UI, which I have already shown, localhost 5070, the same UI, native UI will be here. Resource Manager, Spark, and IPage and all those things. So this is it. And if you want to start or stop any services, you can just use here. This is all about Cluster Manager. But for learning purpose, it is okay. It is far enough to have this Bigdata Studio installed in your machine.
Dinesh, is there any tab here for writing MapReduce program and compiling MapReduce program here? Not in cluster. There by Hadoop, Spark. There tab was there now. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Is there any tab for MapReduce Java program?
Yeah. MapReduce is all about a framework you're going to write program. It can be in Java, it can be in C#, anything. So which you can write in Beans or Eclipse. So it is not required necessary to run here. That's what I have shown. These Hadoop jar files, these are all pre-built samples in Hadoop itself. So that kind of samples you can run the jar execute here. So you may be asked to interview list pre-listed samples of Hadoop like that. So they are all listed here just like that. You can just view this command and know about it and execute it.
Thank you.
Am I clear? Okay. Anything else? Anything else you want to know? I have told about the install location. For learning, license is not required. That I have told. So anything else? And yeah, one more thing. One guy asked about multi-node cluster. This is the multi-node cluster which is running in my office. Okay. So since I have not connected to my environment, it is showing like this. Syncfusion Big Data agent is not running. If not, it will be showing all the services running in this environment. Name node. In first 2 nodes, name nodes will be running, and all the other nodes, data nodes will be running. Got it? See the HBase, you will be listed here. What are all the ecosystem, big hive, that will be listed here. All those things will be easy to use. And with this manage nodes, you can add your nodes or remove your nodes. Everything will be easily doing here. And with the start stop, you can start your cluster, stop your cluster, start only HBase cluster or stop only HBase cluster. All those things you can use here. And like the same kind of operation, you will be having here also in each node. You can start or stop specific services which you would like. So this is all about multi-node cluster. But as I told earlier, this is not required for learning purpose. This studio itself is far enough to know in and out of Hadoop. And still, there are other tools also configured. See, if you can, if you would have heard about Flume. That is which will be used to collect the log files and move to HDFS. So the tool is configured here, but it doesn't have any UI. So if you know Flume and you know Flume commands, you can just navigate to Flume and directly work with it. Yeah. So Mani, shall we wind up the session?
Yeah. Yes, Dinesh. Thank you very much for your. Yeah. Anybody has any?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mani sir,
Okay.
for this useful information we got. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mani.
Thank you, Dinesh. So for Dinesh, if somebody want help, can they contact you for this tool or any help on this tool?
You can contact me.
Dinesh, are you there?
And
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's your number. Okay. 9150370996. Okay. Can you share
yeah,
your email
this is
ID?
my
Finish your personal email ID or company email ID, anything?
sorry, I can't get you.
No, can you share your email ID, because sometimes you'll be busy with your meetings. Somebody is not able to reach your mobile.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll share my email ID.
Yeah.
See, one more thing. Syncfusion offers you 30 days of free support. Once you download it, the support will be free for 30 days. You can raise any kind of queries you like.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So something if you want to integrate Spark with HBase or Spark with Hive, what is the sample you have? Any example? Or advanced users can go with some kind of let me tell some questions which I get from advanced users. Microsoft itself has released an open source thing called Mobius to access Spark. So such kind of questions we get, and based on the number of users who ask, we'll start to integrate in our products itself. If more than 5 or 10 people are asking, we'll just integrate in our product itself. If 1 or 2 are asking, we'll just customize the sample or environment for them and provide the same.
Okay.
So you can you will be having free support, and you can go with that. If you have a valid query or all those things.
Okay. That's
Mani, anything else?
That's great to know, Dinesh. It's a wonderful session. Thank you very much. So similar to Dinesh, others, please try to share your knowledge to the community members. You can volunteer yourself on sharing your knowledge, sharing your topic to the other forum members. So please try to ping me whoever is willing to share your knowledge. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you.